input having an impact or something like that. Let's get into it.
All right, so it's a little windy today. That's okay. As I stated before, my last job that I worked at was a hotel. As much as I would love to give you guys a hotel brand, we probably shouldn't do that. I don't think I could, because like, even though the dust may have settled, they might be watching this video, and so like, they might try to sue me again. We're not gonna have that happen. So anyway, contrary to that though, I'm gonna provide you guys with some song lyrics that have nothing, like, they're unrelated to the subject of the matter. I just thought I would throw these song lyrics in here because I just felt like I don't know, I was just thinking of this song. Doesn't have nothing to do with the whole video at all, But yeah, I'm just gonna.
Big bang, hand come everywhere. Just throw your hands up in the air and party harder like you just don't care. Let's do it. But don't stop, y'all. Take a top, y'all. You don't stop. Go hotel, motel. And what you gonna do today? Some gonna get a fly girl, gonna get some spank and drive off in a death OJ. Everybody go hotel, motel, holiday inn. You say if.
So let's get back on topic, shall we? This video was actually, previously this video was gonna be about what it's like working at a hotel. And so, since some unfortunate events happened, I'm still gonna give you a little description on what my tasks were and just what I was supposed to do. So you get get in the mindset of my position. Okay. I worked at another hotel actually. It was the same brand, but I was a breakfast attendant. And this was because I had experience in fast food and food in general. And they said I couldn't work front desk until I was 18. And breakfast attendants are the ones that are at specific hotels, They give you some hotels have complimentary breakfast, some don't. Some hotels have cool kinda oddly attractive breakfast attendants, or just attendant. Okay, never mind. Anyways, I thought my customer service skills were pretty fire, so I did have a keen interest of doing front desk, because that's where you really deal with customers. I applied for front desk, and then there was this first red flag. Let's just count the red flags. How about, Isaiah, you put it in the corner right there of that video. There we go. All right, the first red flag is the trainer. We love nonchalant, chill trainers, not to because we want to get you comfortable and stuff. So this guy, we'll say his name was Piccolo, because he did watch Dragon Ball Z. So Piccolo, right, sits me down. I'm shadowing him, because when you're working a job, you need to you basically just for your first day, you just look at what someone is doing. So you just gotta basically watch over and gotta just watch what he's doing. And then other than that, this man tells me, this job is easy, bro, but if you work here, if you stay around long enough, you'll see it for its true colors. No, you do not want to hear those words. True colors, that means they putting up front right now. Down the line, obviously every job is gonna get a little busy, a little something. This was a different type of true colors, and it was my first warning, and I didn't even know it at the time. I didn't even know. I was like, shit, man, I got it. I could handle it. I could not handle that. So basically, this job is just you just check people in, you give them this prompt of what to say when you check them in. Give them their keys to their room, and they're off. Okay. Now you don't get breaks, you don't get a lunch break, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, guests are always coming in and out. I didn't really care. Plus, you get a lot of downtime. So Wasn't that hard. Plus, you got to be on your phone, although it wasn't like said you got to be on your phone, you know, like, but if there's no customers, obviously, then if you just whip out your phone, check your messages or something, nobody's gonna really. Now, if you're just at the desk, just, damn, let me watch a video essay right quick. No, okay, don't do that. Now, if it's like one of my videos, then, you know, it's, I want to like, I would like probably argue with your employee, like, what the big three uploaded it. Nah, but I'm kidding. So like, you would think it's pretty normal, pretty chillaxed, pretty relaxed, all right? Now, like, in the check-in process into the system, there is like a little good amount of stuff that you have to learn. And I want to say it's like the hardest or the easiest, but I'd say everybody learns at their own pace, you know? Now, I'm a pretty good learner, especially because it's like if you did high school and you did a good amount of college, but you did it with like computers, like you know how to freaking use a Chromebook, and you actually did like some assignments in high school on like Google Docs, and it's pretty easy. It's not that hard, you know. Everybody takes their time to learn how to use the system. These people started putting unrealistic expectations. That is another red flag. Put 3 on the board. An unrealistic expectation is basically like how a good example for this was when they told us you have 3 months to learn this. Okay, that's a regular expectation. Now when a certain manager comes in and he says, bro, it's been 2 weeks, you should have learned this by now. No, that's unrealistic because 3 months is more realistic, you know, that's like enough time to learn everything. 2 weeks? Bro, please. I could barely do my research paper in that time. Failing in college. Now, another thing jobs aren't supposed to do is work you past 7 days a week. Now, even though they offer you and they ask overtime, oh my goodness, think about the check. This was a literal quote. This was a literal quote from my manager. After I worked 6 days and he wants to work a 7th day, he'd be like, think about your check. Overtime? No! It's unhealthy for you guys. Please take care of yourselves. Don't do that to yourself. Anyways, I work this overtime. I have 1 day off. So I just work 7 days a week. I have 1 day off. Then it's back to 6 more days. Another unrealistic expectation here is when you overwork your employee, do not expect them to do their job perfectly the next day, especially when the 3-month probation period is not even up. All right. Now this is where the harassment comes in. God dang! How can it get worse, Isaiah? Let me tell you. It's only gonna keep getting worse. Now, you have worked a shift from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. Huh, that's a weird shift. Well, that's a regular shift, you know, it's called a swing shift. You know, I don't know why they call it swing shift actually, but you know, it's a regular shift, it's cool. My problem was, I was a breakfast attendant and a front desk. And you could only guess what time breakfast started at. What time do you eat your breakfast? Probably like 9:30, probably like 8 o'clock, probably even 7 o'clock. Well, for breakfast attendants, at a hotel job, you have to wake up at like 5 and be at the hotel at 5:30 so you can get all the breakfast prepared and get it out by 6:30. This man schedules me 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. then schedules me 5:30 to breakfast. Usually ends at like 11:12 or like 11. It ends at 9:30, but they think the cleanup process takes till 11 to 12. Another error. This man, he did not do this once, by the way. 3 times. Now, I let it slide the first time. I was like, okay, common mistake. He does it the second time. I'm like, hey, I only get 4 hours of sleep, sir. Please have mercy on my soul. All right, okay. He does it a 3rd time. Now for me, I wouldn't mind. I would just I would expect some leniency. Like, let's say you had 4 hours of sleep and you had to come in at 5 in the morning. You forget to stock some coffee, but you have all the food out. You have everything. You have all this, but you forget this. You forget one more thing, 2 things. This is where harassment comes in. You're always gonna have that one coworker that thinks they're all that because of the experience that they had at this place. And that was this one girl. Now, she was from New York. And she was an older lady. Older madam, if I might say. But she had this attitude of her that was justified by her because she's from the Bronx, She has to talk like this. Anyways, I'm tired as hell, serving these customers. Still getting good reviews, by the way. I do my thing. Then she comes in. I know what theme I'm gonna play for this impression, but she comes in. She's like, now why is it that you didn't do this? And you should be doing it like this. And how are you even getting away with this? Now you might think, hey, Isaiah, take some constructive criticism. No, that's not what this is. Let me remind you, I worked breakfast at my last hotel. Same brand. So I know already what needs to be done, what to do. So I was critiqued, but in a better manner. And I know I know the difference with criticism and critiquing to just harassment. And I would mess up at my last hotel. I would be they would be yo, you didn't do this. You didn't do this. This is how you do this though. And because it's just it was a learning process then. That was the set, This, on the other hand, was you should do it like this because this and this and that. No, I don't want to do it like that because I was taught like this. By being taught like this, I ain't gonna change it to be taught like that when it's not even, I don't even follow what, when it comes to working with food in general, there's this big guy at your door, at your establishment, lurking. He like these, just lurking, just waiting. Then, one day, he comes, instead of that lurking, he comes in, boom. It's time for an inspection. Now you might think, oh my gosh, is this prison? Did I just drop the soap? No. He's gonna inspect the food quality. Yeah. That was a lot of suspense, I don't know. And then but that's food safety training. You get a little card, get a whole card and everything of how to deal with that guy. He is a little intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. But if you just follow the rules, if you follow what you were set to do and not what Brooklyn over here is telling you to do, then you're straight. We'll go more into the bullying though. when you're talking to a coworker, it should be common sense to make sure that they know you're joking. This lady gave me so much trouble. I could tell she was not joking. And even if she was, if she could defend herself like that, I wasn't comfortable. I'm working alone in breakfast because for some reason, instead of having another person with you, they expect you to do it all by yourself, which is a little unrealistic, but it's okay. When you have downtime, you know, you want to go to your employees, especially because there's no lunch. You want to go chat it up. I got shoot off a bunch of times, and then anytime I would come up and ask on like what they're doing, or like just ask like a question in general, I get called special, dumb, retarded, and damn, God, just want to know, like, how did you do that? Ali. A quote I could remember, because this was like a bit ago, the quote I could remember was, I was asking, because this incident happened, and we'll get into that, don't worry. This incident happened that really nailed the coffin on, wait, I should leave this place, I'm not gonna lie. Because it was building up to that point, because of the constant critiquing. Like, you guys aren't managers. What are we? Get out of my face. You don't even do this position. If you don't do this position, then I do not need to hear it from you. Now, there was this incident that happened, and I'll get into that. I witnessed it. And so at a professional environment, you're supposed to like write a statement on like what you witnessed if you were there. I was there, so I had to write a statement about it. How would you write this statement, Isaiah? I didn't know at the time, so I asked that same question. I didn't know if there was like some like folder that we like grab a paper and like write a statement. If we do it online, because we're front desk, we could type anything on the docs. I didn't know where to do this, right? I'm like, all right, so how do I write this? How do I write this statement? She's gonna look at me in my eyes and be like, are you special ed? And I'm like, no, like, I'll try laughing it off, you know? No, like, what? I was just like asking a question. No, she looks at me again. Then she gets like a serious tone. No, I'm genuinely thinking you took special ed classes, Isaiah, because you should know this. How many times how many times does a man have to write a statement? Because damn, how many statements y'all go through? I don't know. She tells me to write it out. She's like, obviously you write it with a pen and paper. Okay. All right, then I guess I'll do that. Another guy witnesses the same incident that happens, right? And he's like, I'm like, she asked him, where would you write your statement? And let's say his name was Desmond. Okay. Desmond is like, I'll just type it out on like Microsoft Word, because that's what we use as front desk. Then she's like, oh, okay, because he didn't know where to do it. Ma'am, you didn't tell him to write it in a pen and paper, now did you? Okay, so why am I? All right, now that's where the bullying comes to like right there. This is where I'm at with this job. I'm like, all right, you know, because mind you, there was stuff that led to that point where I was like, oh my goodness. I'm not just gonna quit because of one person though. You know, like, obviously everybody has a bad egg. Then it just gets worse, guys. All right. Now, I don't know if this guy was intimidated by my height, but Kevin Hart was a manager, unfortunately. He would like contribute to this toxicity quite a bit. So I would be working on my computer. And there was days where I would mess up a little. It was really a little, trust me. And Mind you, he doesn't even work front desk, so he doesn't even know. Like, he's getting these mess ups from other people. So he's basically getting his whatever. He say, she say, whatever. One day, I'm working. He tells me, hey, maybe pick it up because I'm not threatening you, but we do have a stack of front desk applications ready. Like this position, the position you have is very competitive. What? Number one, you're telling me we're short staffed for no reason? What the hell? Number two, you can just tell me like, hey, how's it going? I say that because he literally came in, walked in, telling me that. This man didn't say no hi, no hey. He walked in like this. We have, I'm imagining the editing now. You do know that you need to pick it up. We have a front desk. We have a stack of front desk applications on the desk. This position is very competitive. I don't need to know that. Okay? Like, damn! Okay, shots fired! I was not the best, obviously, at my job. I did excel at breakfast. But I was not the best at front desk because it's pretty new to me. Plus, the 3 months weren't even up yet. So I'm still learning. Golly. But this person quits. It's my day off. I just worked 6 days. Right? And so they call me. He calls me. Kevin Hart calls me. And he's like, Isaiah can come in. No, it's my day off, buddy. So I didn't say that though. I was like, nah, I'm doing nah, I can't come in. He says, why? Excuse me? What do you mean why? Anyways, let me give you guys a little info. Jobs don't need to ask you why you can't come in. Nor do you have to explain yourself on why you can't come in, because that's your personal life. Like, nobody should know what you doing on your day off. He says, why can't you come in, and what are you doing? Huh? I'm minding my business, buddy. The hell? Anyways, he does that. My silly self explains it to him because well, first of all, when he called, I was gaming. So I was playing multiverses because, I love multiverses. Let me get this safe. Oh! Come on, Batman! Get to the map! You're done! You're done! I'm sick of it! Let me talk to! Best Bugs player in the world. Not on leaderboard, but No. He called me. And my friends are in the background. Like, they weren't they didn't understand until I hung up what was going on. But I was like, yeah, he just called me saying why I couldn't come in. I just told him family stuff. We literally had a person moving in the next, I think it was the day of or the next day. Either way, we had a person moving in and I wanted to prepare for that and I wanted to be there for that. So also I love cooking. So I also wanted to make dinner that day. And I did. I did. And I wanted to make dinner to celebrate, and I love cooking. Something about cooking, the way I cook some, and then I get to watch everybody eat and enjoy the meal I just made. It's basically making videos, but edible. Because people enjoy the videos. If you really enjoy it, you should like that like button and subscribe. Okay. Anyways, I come in the next day. He's like, so what did you cook? I mean, no. He's like, said, what did you do? Because you said that you guys were moving someone in and all that. And I was like, I just like celebrated by making dinner. And then he was like, oh, so you could have came in. Yeah, but like it was my day off. What the hell? Hell no, I cannot come in. I was making dinner. Damn, what do you want? I was like, yeah, I made some like omelets, because I did make omelets that day. I made omelets and stuff. Yeah, but, and then this god dang that Brooklyn woman, that Bronx woman, that's not even dinner. That's breakfast. You could have came in. We need to see more initiative from you. These two are like just. Mind you, they're both old as hell. Okay, they're both black. I'ma get into it. They black. The shit. Okay. So, anyways, she says you should have took it upon yourself to do this, or like, and Kevin Hart is like, yeah, this generation just don't want to work these days. Damn, I just worked 6 days. What do you want? No. Anyways, that's we're just gonna basically every day Kevin Hart would criticize, and then the black girl would like the Bronx girl would tell Kevin Hart what I did wrong all the time. She wasn't doing this with nobody else but me. So you could imagine, I'm trying to like get better. No pressure. Kevin Hart threatening me with applications, even though we're short staffed. Like, okay, hire people. Damn, don't fire me. Oh my goodness, I'm just replaying it all back now. Anyways, so yeah, that wasn't even the breaking point. Like, you didn't quit yet, Isaiah? No, cause I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. Hey! I'm going harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. Hey! Keep on survivor. Keep on survivor. Alright, so the statement. Yeah, I did this on paper. That's what I put down. Okay, we're not gonna do it like that. Let's change it up. Let's I got a better idea. On September 31st, 2024, after my shift concluded between 11:10 and 11:15 a.m., I took a moment in the back area to eat Alice's food. This was my work mom's name. You know. She's pretty chill, so I'm gonna just leave her name in here because she's super cool. If she ever sees this video, I love you, Alice. Anyways, I took a moment in the back area to eat Alice's food, which is a regular practice for me because I have much at home. And that wasn't like a crazy thing. It was, I'm just starting out. Yeah. During this time, Alice sent a message in the group chat informing us that we were sold out and that 5 rooms were not rentable. She included a list written on a sticky note to indicate which rooms were affected. One of the managers responded, noting that the list was outdated. My work mom, Alice, then suggested that Kevin Hart should update us on the current room status, as the outdated list was still visible at the front desk. Kevin Hart then misinterpreted Alice's comment, believing she was accusing him of creating the outdated list. He responded with frustration, asserting, "No, I did not make that list. You did. You all should read the board to find out if a room is done. Also, front desk staff should communicate and check which rooms have been resolved and which have not during shift changes."
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Mind you guys, this man's role is maintenance, okay? He is a maintenance manager. Doesn't manage nothing else, right? Alice promptly replied, "It's not my handwriting and it's not on the board." As I continued eating, to the back area and walked directly to the front desk. starting the discussion there rather than addressing it in the back. Like what? Like he didn't pull her to the back, right? It was his day off, and like so they like going back and forth in GC. Then he literally just comes in the hotel, right? Goes around and goes to the front desk to address her about it, like in front of the guests, basically like out in the open, bro. Like that is very unprofessional and just not cool. Like I'm not trying to get yelled at by my manager right on all of these people's faces. Anyways, coach involved pointing to the board and reiterating, like he basically stated again that he should not have to communicate the status of rooms, even though bro does literally nothing else but like fix the rooms that are supposed to be broken. That is his job. Anyways, despite being the sole person responsible for updating them, so like despite being the sole person responsible for when the rooms need to be fixed, he can't let us know when he fixes them. Like we have to go out of our way, out of all the things we have to do, and ask him, hey, is this room fixed? Like, bro. Anyways, the next conversation escalated quickly, with both parties raising their voices. You know, my work mom was mad, and they were just both failing to listen to each other's perspectives. Mostly Kevin Hart, because he sucks. Alice decided to return to the front desk, stating, fine, I'll just do my work. To which then he responded, Kevin Hart, he was like, yeah, just do your work. What the hell? Like, what manager is supposed to be talking like this? Come on now. A guest comes in. They're like, whoa, what the? They're just trying to check in. Kevin Hart is still trying to like argue. My work mom, Alice, she like, all right, chill. She tried to pause the argument, right? Kevin Hart insisted on it. He literally stated, no, you are not going to ignore me. You need to listen to what I'm saying. He then indicated he had write-ups for her. So not only was he gonna argue in front of her, I mean, not only was he gonna argue in front of a guest, and like when she was like, yo, there's a guest right here, come on now, he was like, oh, I have write-ups for you. What? So he basically was like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna get some write-ups for you since you don't want to argue in front of the guest. The hell? Who you think you is? He returned, he handed Alice a document, which I presumed was a write-up, because then she came back to the back where I was eating. And then she called her son for a ride and resigned the next day. And that right there, folks, it broke my heart. It killed me. I was like, wow. All of that because of a misunderstanding. All of that escalation because it could have been another way. You would think from a manager that it would have been better communication would be established. But anyways, this person made a comment, not Kevin Hart, but the New York Bronx girl made a comment, and it just drove me off the edge. I was like, dang, these people in power can just say whatever they want and get away with it. Because I brought it to the main manager multiple times and nothing would happen. So when I seen the good people leave, and I was just stuck, I was like, no, I don't want to be stuck here. I cooked for my family. My family is actually just a group of friends. We all do YouTube. Let me put this all right here. Let me put it all over here so you guys can see the YouTube channels. But yeah, we had a great dinner, and we stayed up a little late. So I came into work a little tired and stuff. And then this lady looked at me in my eyes and was like, you need to get your own damn place. Grow up. Because those people is not your family. You should not be cooking and doing what she said some nonsense. She said doing stuff for my family. Because they're not my family, they're just roommates. Listen, guys. Family is the people you choose to be close to you. I took that very like, wow. I love everyone that can love me. So when she said that, I had to quit. That was enough. You cannot disrespect the people I call family like that. Alright, now say it again. Wasn't the best at my job, but I wasn't the worst either. Like I don't want you guys to think I was just complaining, because what did I contribute? If you may ask, what did I contribute to the job? There was nobody else putting in good reviews. And as a customer service job, you need reviews upon. You need to like engage with customers. Then maybe even show you're engaging with customers by getting them to leave a review on the place. It got to the point where like I would have like 10 reviews on the board.
Stop the cap. If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
To get up and stomp your feet to this great foot stomping Transylvanian beat. Start nice and slow.
1, 2,
Then speed up more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Then stomp away. Cause we're about to find out the number of the day.
What's the number? Stamp, stamp. What's the number? Stamp, stamp. What is the number?
The number of the day rhymes with hen and pen. The number of the day is 10.
So that's the number. Stamp, stamp. Yes, that's the number. Stamp, stamp. That's the number. The number of the day.
That's the number.
Stamp, stamp.
That's the number of the day. 10. Now let's stomp 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It got to the point where people were taking pictures of me and the reviews. And it was some Joe. Now you would think that we get some leniency out of this. What? You were getting how many reviews and you didn't get no leniency at all? No, man. No. And that's what like was draining me. I would get criticized, bullied, verbally harassed, with no sort of like no leniency at all. Okay, I get it, I'm new, but good golly, if I'm putting in work, I'm showing you guys I'm getting better, can we calm it down just a bit? Because I'm looking at my peers, my coworkers that work the same position, and they're not getting this much criticism as I am. And we're working the same job. We're short-staffed. So it's like, get off me. Oh, okay.
Oh, you fucked up the camera angle. The video's gonna look like shit.
I'm cutting this whole thing.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait to get my hands on it.
That's enough!
It's gonna be so fun.
Alright, guys.
Hello! Welcome to my soul society.
So, as I was saying before, there's good reviews, but there also is bad reviews. You know? And when I first was sharing my story about like what was going on, I shared it to my friends. This is one of my friends, but he was asleep at the time. But all of my other friends, they heard about this job, and somebody told them like the exact like location, and for some reason they found it on Google Maps, and then like the place started getting review bombed. I don't know how that could have happened at all.
I wonder who could have told them.
Anyways, this guy was asleep during
Hi, I'm the loser.
the review bomb. It's okay. This is can you say your channel name?
No.
Okay, well it's gonna
I put him on my channel, so he's gonna put me on his channel. Make sure I get more subscribers out of this.
I'm gonna put it up right there.
No one's gonna give a shit.
Alright.
Okay.
Anyways, so today he will be reading the reviews that he missed while he was sleeping because they're pretty funny. And I'll put everybody else's that left a review, but those were like more serious. The ones he's gonna read is like very like out of the ordinary. You guys will see. Anyways, here's a list of code names. Don't say the names out loud because we don't want to get sued again.
What? Holy shit.
Alright, so this is James. All you have to do is swipe right.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, you're gonna be showing them on the screen as I'm reading it, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so I can say the rating too. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. We have the first one, which is a 1 star by Mr. James. Place is kind of mid, not gonna lie. Think about your actions, folks. But I will say there was a kid who I liked.
Well,
But I will say there was a kid who I liked. Had a pretty solid personality, and I liked the service.
I wonder who that could be.
I believe his name was Isaiah or something like that. I don't know what kind of loser would name their kid Isaiah, but definitely not this guy. He can't be named Isaiah, right?
Yeah. Not me.
Is your name Isaiah?
Nah. I'm Izzy. The first, actually.
That's what I thought. Thank you to that kid for the service. I'm not trying to glaze or nothing.
Alright guys, so that was James's first review. And then I guess he started getting into a competition with somebody else. Haley.
Oh.
Yeah. They were going review for review.
Band for band?
Yeah, so then he spins back. And so we're just gonna read James's side first, and then we'll go to Haley's later.
Oh, this is long ago.
Yeah.
I didn't pass English class.
Oh, he's good. Remember the code names.
Thin piece of paper that I can show right now on camera if I so choose. You know, don't.
Yeah, you guys can't pause that. You guys can't pause that. Can't right.
Oh. You almost saw it.
Okay. Oh.
I just spun back and junked the place, and I forgot to mention how I thought the place was rather filthy. So I remember walking in, right? What I overheard was crazy. So there was some chick named Miss Bronx or whatever talking to this guy named Kevin Hart. Right? I'm over here listening, and I hear Miss Bronx say, "Hey, Kevin Hart, can you it's so stupid. Can I N-word borrow a fry?" And my first intimate reaction wasn't, "Oh," he said. And my first immediate reaction wasn't, "Oh, holy shit." And my first immediate reaction wasn't, "Oh my gosh, she said the word, the N-word." That one was good. It was,
how is a nigga gonna borrow a fry? Nigga,
Homie,
is you gonna give it back?
Give it back? And somehow, some way, they read my mind and cooked the necks looking at me.
The what?
What? Am I reading this right? Cocked their necks looking at me. Okay.
Oh, he like cocked their necks and was like, "How's the N-word gonna borrow fire?"
What the fuck? And somehow, some way, they read my mind and cocked and somehow, in some way, they cocked their necks looking at me. And Mrs. Bronx and Kevin Hart, straight up, no joke whatsoever, straight up call me the N-word and the hard R. I was sitting there all baffled. I was sitting like my fault, gang. I was unfamiliar with your game. Had me shaking out my Timbs. Then, next thing you know, they start beating some poor guy up, talking about how it was some kind of gang intimidation jump, and me like, wowzers, I gotta skedaddle out of here. And then I ran in the place like Tom and Jerry and got up out of there. True story, not cap at all.
Not cap.
It specifically says it at the end. I might have screwed it up, but it says it's true, therefore it is true.
Got out of there.
If you don't think it's true, you are a liar.
James the third. had to spin back again.
Sorry I had to double spin back because it would seem quite a few people wanted to know what happened after I ran. Now listen.
Nobody wanted to know.
This is crazy. I just ran away from them, right? The next thing you know, I turn around and see both Bronx and Kevin Hart run after me. Like, have you ever seen Cloudy with a Chance at Meatballs? Good movie, by the way. That's a good movie. I get mine better, though. How the Officer Earl was exactly how those two ran. Kevin Hart was still being a slight bit racist, just a bit. He gave off limits of how a triple K, but we ain't gonna get too deep into that. I was straight tailing it out of there. They were gaining around on me because I had no shoes after my Tim shook off earlier. Then, next thing you know, out of nowhere, that kid Isaiah flew above me, stopped right in front of me, right in front of Bronx and Kevin Hart, and told them to stop, criminal scum. I was sitting there like, oh God. Then they had this ultimate anime type of battle. But by the way, I did mean to mention that this is a true story.
So James spun back again because him and Haley were still beefing. So.
Oh my God. There's one more after this. So apparently some people want to hear about this legendary battle that took place. So here, let me spill it to y'all. Going back to when Isaiah was flying, he flew down in front of me. I could hear the effect. Dun dun dun! Oh my God. Just from that, I could tell he was just some kind of superhero. And after he said, "Stop, criminal scum," I just knew I was saved by, like, I just knew I was saved by Black Jesus or something. And next thing you know, Bronx and Kevin Hart started staring down Isaiah, a whole Mexican standoff. Then a swing towards Isaiah, but Isaiah does a limbo and waves, leaning back. Leaning back, and like that one Fat Joe song, you know, that song, cause I know it. It's a good song. But anyways,
wait, do you know that song? It's like, now lean back. When now lean back.
But anyways, after he weaves, he reaches back to the depths of hell and smacked the existence out of Bronx, and she just poofs into thin air. Okay. You know,
the power scaling is crazy.
We need Black Jesus in our lives.
He said it like I'm not right next to him.
Oh yeah. Everything goes silent. Then Kevin Hart starts tripping. He starts speaking in triple K. Then he blitzes Isaiah. They clash and hold hands like in wrestling. Kevin Hart is stronger than Bronx. Clearly, it has to be his triple K powers. He's overpowering Isaiah. Then out of nowhere, Jesus on a skateboard floats down from heaven with the bright, gazing, shining light to help defeat the evil devourer. He rips off his shirt to flex his rippling muscles like a Dragon Ball Z character. This is so exciting. I actually kind of want to, Then he launches his skateboard at... I almost said the word. I almost said his name. Then he launches his skateboard at Kevin Hart and knocks him back. That upsets Kevin Hart. So he starts to charge his ultimate triple K beam. So in response, God and Isaiah put their hands together and create a combined hero God beam. God and Isaiah blast their beam, and so does Kevin Hart. It was a beam struggle, but Isaiah and God reach deep down and push past their limits and blast Kevin Hart away. Had me sitting there like, oh yeah, we get it. Oh, what? Yeah? had me sitting there like, oh yeah, get with it or get lost at the end. True story, by the way.
This is a true story.
Holy fuck, that was so much.
We were reading from James the Third review, right? Now this is James the First. Look.
Hello! Hi. Hello, I just wanted to share my experience with the whole place because I saw another James was sharing his. We're not the same James. See, he's James the Third. I'm just James. Anyways, I saw everything that happened in his story. The whole epic battle part, it was crazy. The way I was the way I saw that Isaiah guy using his ancient Chinese techniques, I could just tell he was Asian. It was absolutely remarkable. Then, when Jesus came down, and the evil black guy, who was also a part of the Triple K, the whole fight was a sight to behold. I was just absolutely shook when I saw it. Then, the other James was screaming, oh, get with it or get lost, was just beautiful. Then, right after seeing them walk into the sunset, inspired me to thank you, Isaiah, Jesus, and other James. My heroes and my inspirations. 3 heart emojis. Or, well, 2 heart emojis.
Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, so this is now Haley's reviews that we're reading. Anyways, so James and Haley were going back and forth for whatever reason.
I walked in and was shocked by the utter kindness radiating off this kid working at the desk. Isaiah, I think his name was. I was so ready to start my stay. Then I came across these 2 utterly horrific employees, Miss Bronx and Kevin Hart. Angry emoji. You know, just to let you know how she's feeling, cause she hates them. I was trying to find my room and I got a bit turned around. I saw Miss Bronx and I simply asked, where could I find room 205? And she said, open your eyes, lady, I'm working. Go ask someone who gives a shit. I was utterly stunned by this interaction. You see, my father died holy shit. You see, my father died a day prior to this, and this was it for me. I almost fell to the floor crying. I went to do as she demanded and asked someone else for help. That's where I met Kevin Hart. I told him about my horrible encounter with that absolute flat-headed bully. Then he asked if he could help me find my room. He looked at me blankly, turned around, and left me standing there alone. I then went to my lifeline, Isaiah. He grabbed my hand and told me how sorry he was for what I went through, and even walked me to my room. How are you, as a hotel, going to hire people who can't even stand to be polite to the people keeping their hotel open? I am disappointed in the staff and the people who hired them on. I feel bad for the people who have to work with these human beings, in quotation marks, by the way. I will never be coming back here, and I will give that advice to anyone who even thinks of staying at this hellhole. The breakfast was pretty amazing, though. Edit. I was just enjoying my lovely breakfast when this poor and, may I add, black kid was enjoying a waffle. I don't know why the fuck they put black in quotation marks. That looks kind of racist, don't you think? You have really, your friends are racist. I thought Kevin Hart was racist. This person is racist.
She clears it up.
Oh, okay.
She clarifies it.
Clarifies it. Okay. The next thing you know, I hear Bronx and Kevin Hart say, "Fuck that black baby," and push him over. What the fuck? Could cry thinking about it. Anyways, I attached the photo for proof. I was baffled. Just baffled. So stupid. Edit. Hey, it's me again. So apparently the hotel reached out to me and is trying to keep quiet with a large sum of money. Honey, it was $20. You can't keep my head under water forever. Back.
Black power.
She fucked up the word black power. Black power, know what I'm saying? fucking hate this so much. What the fuck is this?
so
What is this
silly,
review
bro.
even about, dude? But yes, after that poor black baby fell. Poor because he fell with a waffle, not poor because he's black.
W clarify.
What the fuck? This is so dumb. I ran over and said, "Oh my god, black baby, what the hell did they do to you?" He looked me in the eyes and said, "Girl, I don't even know. I was just chilling, and the next thing you know, me and my waffle are out of the count." And I was like, "Damn, is it because I'm a baby with a waffle?" And they said, "Nah, it's because you're black. You just..." And they said, "Nah, it's because you're a black hoe." After I heard that, he said it. After I heard that, he had to say I was dumbfounded. What? Did I read that? After I heard that, he had to say, okay. I immediately got on one knee, if you know, you know. with a fist in the air, and then I asked for a refund for me and my company stay.
Alright, that was it.
Oh, that's it? That's all of them? That's all of them for this part.
Yeah, that was the most fun.
Oh, that's all of them?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Wait, we didn't get to the last one though.
So that was Haley's part. Okay, so Lemon, which one do you think was like funnier? Haley's or James? Because they were both beefing, so they were going, them editing was them going band for band.
Not gonna lie, this Haley character is racist as shit. I do like the story with Black Jesus and Jesus fire team up. James, you have my absolute respect. I wish I was there. Haley, whoever you are, I hope you know that you were a racist, and I may consider not wanting to be at least 50 meters close to you. Thank you.
This is Tony's review.
Oh!
Very, very, very simple.
When everyone saw this place is bugs. Wait, we're live. It is us. We're right here.
Alright. So that was everybody's. That was the funniest reviews that was left on their location, you know. And I'll show like the other reviews really quick. Thank you guys for doing that, you know. Didn't ask for you guys to do that. So then the next day, or I think like the same night actually, I got a call from Miss Bronx. Were you up during that? No. Oh. Anyways, well, we got a call, and they said, "Hey, you better take those down. You better take those reviews down, or we'll sue you." To which I was like in a panic because I was like, "Sue? I ain't got money to cover myself." But then my friends assured me, they were like, "You can't sue us because you didn't leave any reviews." And I was like, "You guys are right. I didn't leave any reviews, nor did I tell anybody to leave reviews." But they still like kept pressing me, kept calling me. And then so I was just like, "Alright guys, whoever left reviews, take them down, guys, because they're gonna try to sue me." So a couple of days later, reviews did get taken down, unfortunately.
I wanted to read that story again.
Yeah. Wait, it's in your phone.
What?
It's in your phone.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, you can read it.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Even though the reviews were taken down, like they were getting taken down slowly, so they had somebody email me a cease and desist letter. They sent a letter and was like, "Hey, take these down or we're suing you for defamation." But all the reviews were taken down and nothing happened. I didn't get sued. So
Fuck it, we ball.
fuck it, we're both.
We ball.
Then other than that, guys, thank you. I know this was a long video. I'm glad you guys stuck around. I apologize if the whole reveal of me getting sued wasn't all that exciting. But I hope everything building up to this point will show you guys and let you guys know that don't let jobs take advantage of you. I learned, so try not to, I was getting taken advantage of, like Diddy. Don't overwork yourself, Don't overwork yourself. Wait, Dre. What? Wait a second. Did you get yelled at today for overworking yourself?
No, I didn't get yelled at. What happened was...
But yes, if you guys have toxic managers, leave! It's not worth it, just leave!
Just leave!
Just leave!
Just leave!
What do you do when you have toxic managers?
Oh, what I do? I'm gonna say, all I'm gonna say is probably. I'm gonna say, have a good day. Walk away.
Would you leave a job if they keep bullying and harassing you? And find a better job?
It depends. If I can find a better job, yeah. If I can find a better job.
There you go.
I'm saying that if
Well, you gotta tell them that they should find a better job.
you guys, good. If you have toxic managers and find a better job, you gotta find a better. I can't, boy. Okay. If you guys got toxic managers, find a better job. Just find a better job. If you have toxic managers, only if you can find a better job. If you don't have another job in store, ready for you to start, just keep that job until when you find a better job.
All right. What is your advice to the viewers for when they have toxic managers?
Quit.
All right, Tony. So, what is your advice to the viewers when they have toxic managers?
Pull out a firearm.
Oh.
I mean, quit.
Oh, okay. All right.
Pull out a firearm.